All right, good evening. Welcome to the Derry Town Council special meeting for Thursday, March 12th, 2006. Before we go into our business, do you have a motion?
I would like to make a motion to leave non-public session.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion.
Actually, second, sorry.
We have a motion to leave non-public and a second. Councilor Mills.
Yes.
Councilor Webb.
Yes.
Councilor Spencer.
Yes.
Councilor Chase.
Yes.
Councilor McEachern.
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. We are now in our meeting. Councilor Spencer, please lead us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. For all those here, the fire exits in the back of the room. In the event of emergency, please take the stairs. If you need help, let one of us know. We will do a roll call. Councilor Mills.
Good evening.
Councilor Webb.
Good evening.
Councilor Spencer.
Good evening.
Councilor Chase.
Good evening.
Councilor McEachern.
Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Fowler and Madam Clerk. And Owen.
Good evening.
Consent agenda, 26-20, accept resignation from Town Council Michelle Mauger. That was effective February 18th.
Make a motion to accept consent agenda.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Councilor Mills.
Yes.
Councilor Webb.
Yes.
Councilor Spencer.
Yes.
Councilor Chase.
Yes.
Councilor McEachern.
Yes.
And the chair votes yes, motion carries. All right, chair's report. So as we know, we're all here to appoint a town councilor for a one-year position. So before we get into that, I'm just gonna read the town charter again for those who missed the last meeting. Section 5.7, filling of town council vacancies. In case a vacancy occurs in the town council for any reason, the remaining town councilors shall, by majority vote, appoint an acting council from among persons eligible to hold the vacant office, to serve until the next town election, at which point the vacancy shall be filled by election for the remainder of the unexpired term. The council shall act to fill a vacancy no later than 21 days after the vacancy has been officially declared. If such action is not taken within 21 days, the appointment shall be made by the chairman of the town council. The person so appointed shall be sworn and commence to serve forthwith. All right, so based on that, due to the timing of the resignation was February 18th, there was 21 days from that, and it carries us to today, the 21st, so we're acting officially tonight to move this forward. So having said that, I will read the list of the applicants. We had 7 applicants. First one is James Dietzel, David Mills, Douglas Flood, David Preventure, Andrew Barson, Tom Carden, and Jacob Coughlin. We had a non-public prior to coming out here, and we had a meeting. So based on that meeting that we had, I moved to appoint Doug Flood as town councilor at large per section 5.7 of the town charter with the term to expire March 9th, 2027.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Are there any other nominations? Okay, then I'll open up for discussion. Any discussion? Councilor Spencer.
Thank you. I first want to start out by thanking those who reached out today. I know there's several in the room here. It's what we ask for, and so it doesn't always go someone's way based on some of those emails. This is not going to be the nomination you had asked for, but I still thank you for reaching out because I think it is important and we do want to hear from you. So I actually enjoyed getting those emails through the day today and the last couple of days. How I came to this decision to support Doug Flood is, as many of these emails said, the themes I pulled out of those emails was we want someone who's an independent thinker, we want someone who's collaborative and can work well with other counselors, and we want someone who is popular with the voters and generated a lot of votes when Mr. Flood won. I went back and looked at every single person that applied who had run for office and was able to look at their numbers and Doug Flood was extremely popular with the voters, reaching 1,800 votes when he ran. So there were multiple people that met those criteria, but Doug is the only one that also had the experience of being on the council within the last 5 years. In fact, we're replacing his seat this evening. So he's been gone for 1 year. And so while I agreed with all those emails coming in that we needed those things, we had the bonus of somebody with Doug that could come in and pick up his book next week and start looking at the budget, which is what we have to do first. He knows this role. So he had all of those things. And so I went through with a rubric, to be perfectly honest, and went through, and he came out on that top. So I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that again, say I appreciated it, and I agreed with the emails coming in the sentiment, but at the end of the day, we had someone that had all of the sentiment you were sending and the experience to come do this job for the next year, kind of right out of the gate.
Council Webb.
I also endorse Doug. And for me, I looked at it from a little more of a humanist standpoint. Again, I want to thank everybody who put in. Doug had the prior experience in the council, will be able to jump in on the budget, which is huge for me. He's immensely popular. I didn't look at necessarily the numbers, but every time I've been in public with Doug, you can't have a conversation with him because other people walk up to him and start talking to Doug. He is wildly popular in town. He is an independent thinker, a true blue-collar guy. Whether it's cars or maintenance, he loves doing things with his hands. And very important to me, he has been both outside the council and his time on the council has been an advocate for those that need here in town, whether it's through housing, through its teens and youth that are at risk. I'm a firm believer that his actions through his charity has saved lives. Without a doubt. And he's been an advocate for elderly. I know he wants to see housing improved here in Derry. I know some people will have desire and have shown strong interest, and their friends have shown strong interest. But in my mind, Doug is a truly great person, and I vote for Doug.
Council Mills.
I also chose Doug Flood. My criteria was a little bit different. I know of Doug. I don't think I've ever officially really hung out with him or know him that well. So I based my decision purely on his background and the fact that for the same reason that I got chosen to fill the previous position, his previous experience on the council, and the fact that I've always said that this is not a job for an entry-level person. You have to have some kind of background, and that was the most overwhelming reason for my decision.
Council Chase, anything?
Short, I agree with everything the previous councilors had said, and the biggest thing that made my decision was the fact of Mr. Flood's popularity and the fact that he has proven leadership on the council in the past.
Council McEachern.
I'm just going to echo the comments of everybody else, and I also did a ranking system similar to Aaron's, and I agree with the comments of everyone else here.
Good. All right. Thank you. And not to belabor it, but I agree with everything that's been said up here. Doug is, he's very representative of all the people here in town. I know that was one of the common themes that some of the emails I got was somebody who can represent all. Doug Flood clearly is that. He does represent everybody, whether it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, where you are, or how you do it. He represents you. Again, and then his experience just recently on the council was a big factor for me. But again, the budget is a big item to jump right into. And the way our elections run, unfortunately, we have the elections in March and we jump right into the budget season. So it is overwhelming at times. So we did have some great candidates. Kudos to everybody who put their name in. And thank you for your interest in participating. And by tonight's vote, in no way is a slight towards anybody that did put in for it. I do hope that those people do continue to do other things here in town. We have other boards and committees, and we have other things going on in town that we're always looking for help with. And I encourage everyone to stay involved and stay active and reach out, come to meetings, participate. Public forum is always open, every town council meeting. Go to some other meetings and see if there's any other interest that you have in the board. This position will be up for election again a year from this month. And so having said that, I will move the nomination. So do you have something else to add?
No?
So I'll move the nomination. So on the vote, Counselor Mills,
Yes.
Counselor Webb.
Yes.
Counselor Spencer.
Yes.
Counselor Chase.
Yes.
Counselor McEachern.
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Motion carries 6-0. So officially, I move to appoint Doug Flood as town councilor at large per section 5.7 of the town charter with the term to expire March 9th, 2027. All right. So, do we have any council comments or anything else?
Nope.
Councilor Webb?
Just one thing is, as the budget season comes up, one of the frustrating things that I have when we do the budget is I look across here and I see silence. It makes for fast meetings, but we have public hearings on the budget. There's plenty of information to look at, and even if we're doing a good job, we'd like to hear it. If you disagree with what's going on in the budget, we want to hear that as well, because it's really frustrating to hear as the budget's coming up, silence, particularly at the meetings. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Seeing nothing else, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Tina, right?